The wait is over for World Rally fans around the globe. The 2011 season burst into life at the Classic Rally Sweden. All eyes were on the Ford Fiestas and Citroën DS3s as the nervous expectation as to how this brand new generation of rally cars would perform straight out of the box was now over. Thousands of fans braved the freezing conditions and swarmed to the stages to cheer on their heroes. Heavy snow had fallen just before the rally, and world champion Sebastian Loeb would face the unenviable task of acting as snowplow, as first man on the road, clearing a line of grip for those behind. He struggled all day with this, and to make matters worse, finished the day down in 9th place. This was no fault of his DS3, more the Scandinavian snow gods. Loeb will be out to reap his revenge on day 2. It wasn't just Loeb who struggled through the snow. Swede and local hero PG Anderson is funded by his fan club. He was desperate to pay them back, perhaps too desperate. As he charged into the first stage, he ended stuck in a snowbank. Kimi Räikkönen made it to the end of the day just. Sebastian Ogier also scraped through. Jari-Matti Latvala used pretty much every snowbank available on his way to 4th. The revelation of the day was young Norwegian Mats Østberg. He led the rally from the off, making the most of his road position, and his name will go down in Rally Sweden folklore as the man who took on the big guns and beat them for a day at least. Question is, can he keep the wolves at bay on day 2? And the pack smells blood. The leader of that chasing pack is Mikko Hirvonen in his brand new Fiesta. In second at the end of the day, he has Østberg exactly where he wants him. A huge crowd had gathered at the famous Collins Crest. Petter Solberg never lets the fans down. He charged his DS3 over the jump and into 3rd place. Ken Block also thrilled the fans with 2 breathtaking jumps over the crest, named after his hero Colin McRae. He won the jump of the day for leaping 39 metres, a real honour for Block.
The crest is named after someone that I was a good friend with, so it's very cool to actually have, actually jump the furthest on that. So yeah, I'm psyched. I'm here to get stage miles and get experience. This is my first time at this event, and I knew that this was going to be the toughest event of the year for me. I didn't know it was going to be this tough, but hey, it's all part of the learning process.
We'll continue to follow Block's progress. He starts from 18th on day 2, but Østberg is out front by 14.8 seconds over Hirvonen, with Petter Solberg in 3rd place. Latvala, Henning Solberg and Ogier are very close, while Loeb begins down in 9th. And this is what the WRC field have awaiting them on day 2. 9 stages to come, with an evening finale at the Karlstad Super Special. In total, 127 competitive kilometres. Let's take a look at the all-important road order. Mats Østberg leads the cruiserway ahead of the works Ford of Mikko Hirvonen. Petter Solberg is the leading Citroën driver, while Jari-Matti Latvala starts 4th. Henning Solberg and Sebastian Ogier complete the top 6 starters. After the previous day's heavy snow, Saturday morning has dawned to clear blue skies, and with temperatures of almost -20 Celsius, these are perfect Rally Sweden conditions. It's 23-year-old Norwegian Mats Østberg who's first on the road then. He had a road order advantage for the whole of day 1, but as the first car in the stages today, Mads is facing the loose top layer of snow. The real challenge starts right now. Oh, and that was a wild moment as he ploughed through the snowbank. Mikko Hirvonen starts 2nd on the road. He's just under 15 seconds behind, remember. With the new spec WRC cars running with no active centre differential, the drivers have to rely on their natural instincts more. And it's definitely forcing Mikko to throw the Fiesta around, almost caught out at the same corner as Østberg. It's still 5 years since Petter Solberg last won a WRC rally, but a characteristic charge from the former world champion could still get him involved in the fight for the top spot. Chris Patterson providing the pace notes for the Norwegian as they quickly get up to speed on these wide-flowing roads. Another man who definitely can't be written off yet is Jani-Matti Latvala. The 2008 Sweden winner looked a bit ragged at times on day one with several snowbank slaps, but he's also in the hunt for a podium berth. But yet another brush with a snowbank for Latvala there. Terrific noise from these new World Rally cars. Here's Henning Solberg now. Oh, he's off! Henning's Fiesta disappears into a cloud of snow. An incredible moment. Let's take another look from inside the car. Just a slight clip on the snowbank to the right there. It flips them over. Both Henning and co-driver Ilkka Minor are unharmed. The new car thankfully surviving its first serious off, but what a terrifying moment for them both there. Well, the car is back on four wheels. And Henning does actually try to continue briefly, but with the car badly limping, it soon becomes clear their day is run. Henning, the first retirement of 2011. Sebastian Loeb's on a mission this morning. Even he's caught out by that kicker. Well, in terms of excitement, this really is the rally that just keeps on giving. Loeb started in a lowly 9th place, but in Les Joffels, he claims his first stage win of the weekend. A quick update from our featured driver Ken Block now. He's safely through the crest that caught out Henning and he's moving in the right direction. He's broken into the top 15. The next challenge is one of the Swedish events classics, and Sagan is our stage of the day. Rosberg's advantage has been trimmed to just 6.7 seconds. What can Mikko do in this 14-kilometre test? The rally leader is ready on the start line. Mads will have to manually release the Fiesta into the stage. No hydraulically controlled clutch in these new cars. Bit of wheel spin, of course. Rosberg blasts into Sagan. This road is almost Finland-like in its wide-flowing nature, only covered in ice and snow. Not that Rosberg can see much of the road ahead. That low sun really restricting his view. Alongside Mads is Swedish co-driver Jonas Andersson. He apparently uses a mixture of Swedish and Norwegian to deliver the notes. Back at the start line, Mikko Hirvonen is under starter's orders. The Ford Abu Dhabi car powers away in a cloud of ice. Well, Mikko's always been a fan of historic rally cars. It's perhaps no surprise then that he's enjoying these new WRC machines that have been stripped of so much technology. Despite having smaller engines, they're actually more nimble than their predecessors in first, second and third gear corners. These cars could be faster. And Hirvonen is fast approaching the split time at 6.6 kilometres. Let's get a virtual impression of where the two rivals are if they'd started the stage at the same time. Mikko is well up. Rosberg almost 3 seconds down already. His lead could be under threat if this continues. And Sagan is 5-time Sweden winner, Marcus Grönholm's favourite stage, and riding in car with Rosberg now, you can see why. Even with these less powerful 1.6 litre engines, this is an incredibly fast road. You can see from Rosberg's telemetry how high the speeds are, and you also get an idea how high the cars need to be revved as well.
Vänster på lite krön i 5 höger minus, halvlång 45 höger minus, vänster på lite krön i 5 höger minus, halvlång, en före Mikko.
Really out of fifth gear too, Mads there.
4 vänster.
It's impressive stuff from the M Sport Stobart man, but moving further into the stage, we'll soon find out if his efforts are having an effect. We're back with Hirvonen, and we can use the onboard data to compare their times again at the 10.5 kilometre mark. The Finn ahead again. He's now 3.6 seconds up in stage, and he began just 6.7 behind overall, remember. Well, Rosberg giving it as much as he dares. But he is facing the worst of the loose snow, remember, and it's beginning to take its toll. He's coming up to the flying finish now. Stage 9 cleared for Mads and Jonas. Let's have a word with the Norwegian at the end of the stage.
Okay, I think we had quite a good run, and this morning is all about not losing too much, really. It's difficult to win stages when you're first on the road.
Okay, Mads has done all he can. We're back with Mikko and co-driver Jarmo Leitonen. 3.6 seconds up with around 4 kilometres to go. Remember, can they make a last push to claim the rally lead? Well, that's his target time. He needs to get ahead, and it's not going to happen this time. Yep, Hirvonen's wait for the lead goes on a little longer, but Osberg's advantage out front has been trimmed to just 3.9 seconds.
Many places just the sun was so low that I couldn't see properly, and car wasn't going in. Car wasn't really, it wasn't good for this kind of stage. So, but okay, it's basically only one where we have a road like this, so it's not too bad for the next ones. But this stage went badly.
Well, the fight for the lead intensifies then. The two front runners, though, may soon need to keep an eye on the formidable-looking red and silver Citroën of Petter Solberg, the former world champion, claims his first stage win of the weekend in Sagan. Sebastian Loeb, meanwhile, is in bullish mood after his fastest time in Les Joffres. Oh, that's another big scare for the Citroën driver. Correction with Daniel Elena there. Sounds like a pace node issue. So, no movement for Loeb on the leaderboard this time. He remains in 6th, well over a minute behind his teammate Ogier. But after that thrilling battle in Stage 9, Hirvonen has now closed right up on the rally leader. Osberg's advantage down to just 3.9 seconds. Hirvonen is on the hunt. Join us again after the break to see if Osberg can hold on as the action intensifies on day 2 of Rally Sweden. Welcome back to sunny, snowy Sweden. Norwegian youngster Mads Osberg is hanging on to his lead, but with 2 more stages still to run before service, he's struggling to stay there. Osberg nudging the snowbank to correct his line. Although there is a good covering of ice in some places, the rally leader is still suffering in the areas of loose snow. This really has been a valiant effort despite his disadvantage of running first. Back with Mikko Hirvonen, and just look how hard he's pushing. The 1.6 litre engine of that Ford Fiesta screaming through the trees. After stage 10, the Finn is only 0.4 of a second back. Osberg's resistance is finally creaking.
It's not quite enough here, still in second by 0.4 of a second.
Yeah, that's okay. At least we are taking some time out of him, but that stage is felt like it's cleaning a little bit, and Petter is definitely coming fast and taking some time out of me, so he's getting closer as well.
Yes, Solberg certainly is. The Norwegian is in inspired mood this morning. He sets another fastest time in stage 11, but is annoyed to discover his hard work could be ruined when word comes through about a time penalty for arriving late at the start of stage 10.
40, 6 right minus long, keep in, 6 left minus tightens a little, keep in over crest, caution, slow 50, keep left over crest.
Oh, massive air from Jari-Matti Latvala, but with Petter on a charge, the Finn is struggling to stay in touch. He seems happy enough with his new Fiesta's setup, but after a number of close calls, it appears confidence is his main problem this morning. One of the drives of the rally so far has been from Swedish star Patrick Sandell, at present in 8th, but at the wheel of a normally aspirated Super 2000 Skoda Fabia. Loeb's snowy excursion in an earlier stage has partially blocked an air filter, and with the DS3 down on power, the world champion is losing ground to the leaders yet again. But his bad luck has got even worse. A second puncture of the weekend has just added insult to injury.
I thought it was a real transmission that was broken, but finally it's a puncture.
You want to go home yet?
Could be a nice idea.